All right, guys, and this one I want to talk about the build I'm going to be taking into Arc 3.0. Obviously, we don't know any information about Arc 3.0 right now, but what we can do is go on and set up mods and just select our Arc subclass itself and get everything prepared and get ready for when Arc 3.0 actually launches. Arc does play heavily into melee, so taking things like melee mods can be very well, but specifically on my Warlock, I want to take grenade focused things to spam as much grenades as possible. Already in the game right now, this build is very strong, so I can only imagine when Arc 3.0 comes out, it is going to be even better. I will have a dim link to this build linked in the comments below if you guys would like to go check it out over there. But with all that being said, let's just jump right into it. All right, so first things first, my exotic of choice is going to be Crown of Tempest. This is the god roll one that Xur sold a little while back, but this essentially has the perk Conduction Tons. Arc ability kills increase the charge rate of your arc abilities and extend the duration of Storm Trance. This is very, very good. Pretty much you can throw your grenade, you're gonna get half your cooldown back over 4 or 5 seconds, and you can even get a melee kill to keep proccing that timer. And the point of this exotic is just to constantly get ability kills over and over again. Now for my grenade, I'm going to be running Storm Grenade. This has one of the fastest cooldowns for any arc grenade in the game, and it does a lot of damage and a big AoE. It is insanely strong, and this is definitely a grenade I would recommend running if you are playing grenade focused builds. I am running top tree. Obviously I can't go super in depth with aspect fragments because we don't have them yet, but the main reason I'm running this is arc web. So enemies damage ready grenades chain deadly lightning to nearby enemies. Each grenade or melee chain returns grenade energy. So this arc energy that it changed does actually proc Crown of Tempest. It makes your grenades even better, it makes your melee stronger. Even this right here will make your melee chain lightning as well. And since this is top tree, it will be on Storm Trance. So you're gonna have Transcendence when you cast your super with full grenade melee energy. Your Storm Trance will last longer and you will restore all your health. Now the Storm Trance lasting longer is very good because that pairs with Crown of Tempest, and you can pretty much add clear for days. It is insanely strong with just the exotic and top tree Stormcaller alone. But getting into weapons, I'm going to be running a Sweet Sorrow. This is a arc weapon. With every 3.0 subclass, your specific energy type that matches the subclass has had some special benefits, be it volatile rounds or, keeping restoration up. I would imagine Arc's probably also going to do the same thing. So I'm going to be running an Arc Sweet Sorrow to at least start off with. There could be a new weapon that has an Arc specific perk that will probably replace this, but I am also going to be running Hothead because this is an Arc rocket launcher. This is one of the best legendary rocket launchers in the game, and this is going to be very good for DPS. Now I am also running Izanagi's just as a special weapon to just insta kill some major enemies if I need to. Could be really good at that. Obviously just doing some burst damage is always good. Now getting into the mods, this is where obviously things are going to start to come together. If you already saw in Crown Tempest, I am going to be running Ashes to Assets. So this makes it so you gain bonus super energy on grenade kills. This mod paired with Conduction Tons lets you get your super insanely fast. Granted, you are getting Storm Trance, but even when you get Storm Trance, the Storm Trance will last forever. This whole build is focused on ad clear, and it does it extremely well. It's honestly probably one of the best things in the game right now for it. Now, I am also going to be running Elemental Ordnance, so whenever I defeat an enemy with a grenade, I will spawn an Arc Elemental Well. This is going to give you all your energy back, which is going to be really good for spamming your grenades even more, because obviously picking up the Elemental Wells gives you energy, the exotic is going to give you energy, and also do just have an auto rifle loader on here for Sweet Sorrow. Now, if you saw, I am going to be running Bountiful Wells. This is going to let all my Elemental Well mods that create Elemental Wells stack, so I can essentially just spawn additional wells. And I am going to be running an additional Elemental Ordnance. So now that I have 2 Elemental Ordnance, I will be spawning 2 Arc Elemental Wells on top of this mod, add an additional one, so I will have 3 Arc Elemental Wells every time I get a grenade kill, which is very, very good for getting your energy back with this exotic specifically. Now I will also be running Seeking Wells just to make those wells track to me. If I throw a grenade far away, it kills a lot of enemies, they'll track to me, I can get a grenade back very quickly. Also do have a rocket launcher scavenger for Hothead. I am also going to be running Font of Might. So Font of Might is whenever I pick up an Arc Elemental Well, I will get a damage bonus for that element type. Since they're Arc, my Sweet Sorrow and Hothead will be doing more damage now, which is very, very good. And then finally, I just have 2 utility kickstarts on just to get some Rift energy back whenever I place it. So overall, again, just going over everything, I'm going to throw a grenade that's going to give me a ton of super energy. I'm going to chain lightning everywhere. I'm going to spawn 3 Arc Elemental Wells that will track to me, and I will also be getting a damage increase for all of my arc weapons. Since this build is heavily focused on ad clear between your super and grenade, you have things like Izanagi's and Hothead for your burst damage, then Sweet Sorrow plus everything else I just said for all your ad clear. So like I said earlier, overall this build is already insanely strong. It's going to get even better with Arc 3.0 when we have all our fragments. You could even run things like Crown Tempest and Chaos Reach. You don't even have to run Storm Trance when Arc 3.0 is out. Assuming we do have Arc Web, It is going to be very, very good. I'm excited for Arc 3.0, and I think this will be a forefront build. I don't know if this is going to be a build you can take into super in-game content. It depends on how much damage your grenade's going to do. If your grenades kill things, you can for sure take this and just literally clear entire rooms out. I can just imagine if Orcs comes back just on War Priest, just all the enemies that spawn out in those top rooms, just throwing a storm grenade and just chain lightning everywhere, killing everything. I think it could be very fun. I think it's going to be very good, and I'm very, very excited for Arc 3.0 to come out. But that is for my Warlock. If you guys would like to see a Hunter and Titan build that I want to have for Arc 3.0, be sure to let me know. And I can also set up some solar builds that don't require artifact mods if you guys would like to see that as well before the next update comes out, because obviously all our solar artifact mods are going away. But that is going to do it all for this one. If you guys did enjoy and would like to see more content, consider subscribing, drop a like, and turn those notifications on. Also, if you guys would like to join my Discord and follow me on all my socials, that will be linked in the description as well. But just know watching my videos is way more than enough. Any and all support from you all is truly appreciated. Thank you all so much for watching this one, and have a great day. Peace.